Right guys, what is up? Welcome back to Factorio with LD7. And first things first, I've kind of noticed that these copper coils are not getting enough copper to be fully saturated, and as a result our green electric circuits aren't either. So I am going to increase our copper. That way we are ready to go. I mean, to be fair, we only have 4 furnaces, so it's probably about time to do this anyway. Those drills are going. Let's do this first off. I'd like to upgrade you to the fast belts. At least for part of it, right? Because that does make a big difference when trying to make sure all your furnaces have ore. So we're gonna go ahead and do this like so. Okay, so now that is all built the way it's supposed to be. So we also have another dilemma. There's not really enough space to add more furnaces to this line. So what I want to do is kind of build a new spot for copper smelting. And we'll use the same line, well, yeah, I guess we'll use the same lines. It probably makes sense to do it that way. Let's see, production, we'll want 7. So we'll make 7. What am I missing for this? Stone brick. Let's see. Let's go get some stone brick, I think. That way we can make some more furnaces. Let's see, I think I built it out here. I sure did. Okay. A couple hundred. Should be enough. Man, this is pretty slow. I guess it's only 2 drills, so to be expected. But let's go back over this way. And that'll just make it an even number, which we're going to want, so perfect. Now that that's done, we're also going to need some more drills, I believe. So I'm just going to take some iron from here. Cool. 4 drills. Awesome. So 4 doesn't quite support that actually. So let's start by adding the drills. So 1, 2, 3. So I was doing a little bit of research. Once we upgrade to electric drills, apparently the ratio is 23 drills to 21 furnaces in order to be at ultimate efficiency or whatever. So we're ultimately going to have 23 of these bad boys feeding 21 electric furnaces, but that'll be a little ways out just because we haven't, researched that yet. And we need to get blue science before we can. So that's a little ways off, but still, we're going to go ahead, let this guy work its magic. And what I'm going to do, just to save space, now that I've thought about it for a minute, is I can put 2 furnaces here. I can put another 2 here. And basically, what we're going to want to do, so this splitter is fine, but it might actually make more sense to split the ore before, if that makes sense. So we obviously want the, well, you know what, let's just build this out and see how it does. Boom. Boom. Okay. Hook this bad boy up. And we're just going to bring it straight across because it doesn't really matter. Could go like that. Yeah, let's go like that. That makes sense. Okay. So this one needs one. And then we also need to bring this bad mamma jamma down. That's why it needed to be one longer. JK, guys, sorry. There we go. Okay. Perfect. Now we've got those furnaces, powered up, so to speak. I might be able to squeeze one in here. Yeah, I can squeeze one in there. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, so now we've got a little bit more copper going for us. Not a lot, I suppose, but you know what? It's okay. We just did battery. I suppose let's do solar panels next. just because ultimately we're probably going to want to switch to solar power. But yeah, so not a big deal. We're kind of making it happen. Grab some more. Get rid of this ore and this coal, because I don't need it. And I do, however, need some more drills. So, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Sure. Start with that. I'm also out of copper. Let's put these drills down. And see how this does. Okay, another 3 drills, that'll help. And drill number 4. I guess we could put it there. There's not a lot of resource, but whatever, sure. So, we're still not quite getting enough copper, so all the lower stuff is doing fine, but this copper cable is not getting what it needs. So I mean, really, might help if we had a fast splitter so it wouldn't slow down here, but I don't know. I just wanted to expand that out a little bit. We do need to work on the ore as well, so let's try this for just a second. What I want to do is move the splitter up like this so we can move some directly onto this line, and then I suppose we can kind of leave that there and just see how it does, but that'll help saturate. This one obviously needs more than this one because there's 6 versus 3, so I think this will make that ratio work. Hopefully, I think that'll be enough. Yeah, so now you can see we've got enough copper to make these circuits and everything. Iron is doing okay. It's kind of keeping up, but not really. So we should probably build more iron. Let's see. So this one basically doesn't have any ore, so it's running out. But let's take a little splitter, put some more ore on, and that might help too, because this line is separate from this one. So this one's feeding both. This one was only feeding this side, now it's feeding both. So I think that might help a little bit on our iron. This is something you kind of have to go through and do every once in a while, is just, you know, make sure that you're producing enough iron and copper plates and things like that so you can keep your production moving the way it's supposed to. Otherwise you end up not having enough resources. So that's all that we're doing in this one. Kind of, you know, low-key maintenance type stuff, but it is important. It is something that needs to be taken care of, so getting it taken care of now, better than waiting, in my opinion. So those are just regular production machines. I'm just going to go drop off this ore, that way it's not taking up space. But yeah, so I think we've got, for the most part, our furnaces figured out for the time being. We're going to have to add more, upgrade them, whatever, here eventually, but you know what, it's okay, that can wait. I have noticed that you guys seem to enjoy this series a little bit more than some of my other ones. That's why I've kind of decided to keep, you know, working on this series instead of, you know, Sky Odyssey or Project Ozone or what have ya. Let me know down in the comments what series is your favorite, and I'll be sure to make sure we get some more videos of it. I am also, just, you know, as a public service announcement, I guess, I do have a SimCity private multiplayer server that's up. If you want to get a part, if you like playing SimCity and you want to, you know, play on a server with me, join up on Patreon as a subscriber, and once you do, I will invite you over on SimCity to join my region. We've got a couple, well, I believe it's 4 cities that basically are maxed out, have a ton of population, ton of money, all that stuff. So it should be fun. Any new city we can gift cash so you can build it the way you want. But with that, we're kind of out of time, so I hope you enjoyed the episode today. Stay tuned for more, and until next time. we'll see ya.